Ghana bokana alia, Ghana miana alia, Yaicha miana alia, Yaicha miana alia, Kumartana yartananku, Nyatu na tampandi, Ghana miana. Yaicha yata masana, Pukinanku, Yalaka takaricha. I acknowledge the Kaurna people as the traditional owners from the past, today and into the future of the land on which we are gathering, and pay my respects to the elders and to all Aboriginal people present. Mr Mac Benoy, Coordinator OT-150 Symposium and members of the committee, Keith Conlon, Symposium Facilitator, thank you for that very warm introduction, Keith. Mr Derek Pugh, Symposium Speaker and author of 20 to the Mile. Mrs Elizabeth Russell, great-granddaughter of Sir Charles Todd, and other descendants present today. Descendants of those who worked on or built the line. And I'm sure all descendants have a great sense of pride generations later at what was achieved then. Distinguished guests, particularly those who've travelled from interstate, Professor Abelardo Pardo, Acting Executive Dean of the University of SA STEM, sponsors, friends all. It's a pleasure to address you and officially open the Overland Telegraph Line Sesquicentennial Symposium. I'm also honoured to be part of the continuum of vice-regal support, as Keith mentioned, for this groundbreaking and monumental project. My predecessor governors, Sir Richard MacDonnell, Sir Dominic Daly and the Right Honourable Sir James Ferguson were strong supporters and have landmarks on the line named after them. More recently, the Honourable Hugh Van Lay wrote the preface to Derek Pugh's book, 20 to the Mile, paying tribute to how the tyranny of distance was harnessed and the role that Afghan cameleers played in this nation-building project, a role perpetuated through the name of the Ghan passenger train, which also traverses the country from south to north. And Rod and I are looking forward to, later in the year, to taking that train in what was a COVID-delayed holiday originally planned for last year. We also very much look forward to being at the Frew Ponds Historical Reserve on the 22nd of August as part of the commemoration of the joining of the two ends of the line. That joining of the line in the remote outback was a pivotal moment, one that connected the fledgling colonies to the rest of the world. No longer did news take 3 or 4 months to travel via ship between Australia and Europe. As has often been claimed, the impact of the line on the economic, social and political fabric of our nation was as dramatic as that of the internet in the modern era. The Overland Telegraph Line has been rightly described as Australia's largest infrastructure project of the 19th century. Not only that, the project's execution also enabled further exploration of the outback, which was then largely unknown to non-Indigenous people. It was a risky project. It was massive. It demonstrated South Australian ingenuity, talent and determination to seize an opportunity and succeed. It is incredible that in just 2 years, 36,000 poles and associated wires were placed over 3,000 kilometres of remote and harsh country. We can only wonder if such a project could be done in that time frame today. I'm sure Sir Charles Todd, who planned and organised the project as the Superintendent of Telegraphs, would have a wry smile on that point. The completion of the line was, by all reports, a source of great pride for the colony of South Australia. In that regard, in shining a light on the Overland Telegraph Line, we are reminded that as a state, we have the ability to be innovative. We have the expertise to conceive of and implement nationally significant projects. I am sure we can be inspired to apply such inventiveness to our industries of the future, such as defence and space. As Governor, I hope to work with South Australians to leverage the overseas connections I gained as an Australian diplomat to forge greater links with the world. Communication in all its forms is the key to such engagement, as the Overland Telegraph line well demonstrated. I thank the organisers for their passion and commitment to bringing the story of the Overland Telegraph line to many more Australians through collecting and documenting research and organising events such as this symposium. Please enjoy the story of the Overland Telegraph line as outlined by the many experts who are participating today. To that end, it gives me great pleasure to declare the symposium open.